We're trying to make a milli, people. It's the first video of the year. Happy New Year, by the way. And I wanted to go a bit different in this one. We all know how it goes. Each year comes with its own New Year's resolutions. And I've been sitting here thinking about different ways and different directions I could actually take the channel, things that I wanted to accomplish for the year. And I stumbled upon this YouTube video by Jesse Eckel. Now, I started watching his videos, I would say a couple months ago, but I quite enjoyed him. He's really good. You should check him out. So, quick story, he spent the year trying to make $1 million, okay? And so he shot this video. I found it very interesting because of the different ways that he tried to go about it. So he wasn't going just with one route. He had his regular hustle where he was basically, making money, taking pictures and shooting weddings. Then he kind of just blew up into a bunch of different revenue streams, and I thought that was really great. I'd seen some of his Strongblock videos, so I know he got into crypto that way. And yeah, it was pretty good stuff. But the key reason he actually shot that video wasn't to just say that he'd made $1 million, because, spoiler alert, he actually did not meet that goal. But it was truly inspirational to watch. He decided not to use any of his own money, so he had just $1 that he put down, and the whole plan was to turn that $1 into $1 million. Now, I mean, that is kind of a stretch. He had never made $1 million before. I've never made $1 million before, and I mean, if I want to do that, I would appreciate the head start. But I mean, different rules, different people. It is what it is. In his video, he said the whole point of the video was he was hoping to actually inspire someone. And Jesse, if you're watching this, I really want you to know I was truly motivated when I saw that video. In this case, I was watching someone regular trying to achieve something absolutely phenomenal, right? And I have to say that really resonated with me, because when I started this channel, right, the idea was I'm a regular guy. I started this whole thing without pretty much any money, and trying to grow in this space, trying to learn while I do it. I've made a bunch of mistakes, which, this year I'm actually going to open up about a lot of my mistakes in crypto, because I guess it's easy for people to watch my videos and think like I have this whole thing figured out, but far from it. It was interesting just trying to watch a regular person trying to grow and scale in that manner, and I was moved. So this brings me to my mission for the year. I'm actually starting a 0 to $1 million project. Now, the difference here with my thing is going to be that sometime last year, I would say about 6 months ago, I started investing in mining equipment. So I do have some passive income going for me. Okay, so it's not like I will be starting exactly from zero. So apologies for the clickbait if that was what made you click on the video, but yeah, this is, full disclosure. So I'm basically going to be putting this whole thing out. I'm going to be as transparent as possible. I still haven't figured out all the rules, but I know I want to do it because last year was an absolutely amazing year for me. I have to say, I saw a lot of money last year, and it kind of changed the way that I view money in general. I have a lot of big plans that I want for the channel, and one of them is actually for you guys to actually see the changes, and I want you guys to be able to follow me along on this thing. And honestly, if you want to join in on this challenge, I mean, I don't want to call it a challenge, but it kind of is. It doesn't have to be $1 million. It could be 100,000. It could be 500. Whatever it is, it should be a number bigger than what you think you can achieve. And because I think that's the only way you're actually really gonna, crush it. But yeah, it should be a number that's bigger than what you think you can achieve. And as of last year, my target was actually 100,000. I joined this group of like-minded individuals, and we were all trying to make 100K in the year. Personally, I feel I came pretty close. If you look at it on paper, you would say I hit that number in transactions and all that, but like money you could actually take and call yours, so like revenue versus profit. Yeah, I didn't hit that number. But the fact that I could come as close to it as I did definitely made me more confident and more open-minded to the possibilities that you can get from like trading stocks, trading crypto, and all. Now, personally, I don't really like trading. I don't trade often. I prefer passive income streams. So I have like a bunch of different things that we are actually going to be taking a look at in this channel, just so you kind of get like an idea of the groundwork of how much I will be working with in a year, assuming we factored in the passive income opportunities that I currently have now. So I'm just going to get right out of the way and then let's jump right into it, okay? All right, so This is his video. I had it open here. One of the things that I've been working with is Helium. Now, my Helium earnings have taken a beating, right? But I have to tell you guys, like, honestly, this change is huge. Apparently, there are a bunch of changes that you need to make if you're using like a customized antenna based on like the improvement protocols that have happened. And I hadn't done that. My earnings were pretty bleak. It's slightly more, but we'll call this one $5 a day, okay? Now, if you watch the channel, you know that I'm involved in a number of things, okay? Strongblock is definitely one of the better ones that I'm actually in. I'm currently up to 3 nodes. I started on the 22nd of September, doubled down in November, triple down in December. It's been absolutely brilliant. Right now, this is pulling like what, 0.3 strong. If we check what that is, let's go to CoinGecko. Looking at CoinGecko, strong is actually up 10.5% right now. Okay, so typically each node earns about 0.1 strong a day, so that is 65.5 bucks a day. Call this 0.3, and that's currently $196 each day. Okay, if I whip out the calculator, right, and I'm like 196 times 30, that's actually 5,880 bucks each month. So we're gonna put that number down. Now let's not forget the Helium. We were using a safe approach, and we're gonna say like 150 bucks a month right now, which is kind of sad because I mean this guy was giving me 1,000 bucks each month when it first started. But right now the network is very saturated, and yeah, they're still making some changes in that regard. So Strongblock is my killer right now, and that's almost 6 grand a month. I couldn't be happier. As long as I've been in the platform, I haven't seen Strongblock go below $400, and pretty much you earn 1/10 of the price of the coin per day. So even at 400 bucks, safely you're still pulling in 1,200 a month per node. So I definitely can't complain. Now next up, I also have my ASIC miners. I've shown them in past videos, and I mine my Doge directly into crypto.com. So typically I would say a safe estimate of how much Doge I get every 2 days is about 45 Doge. So if we go over here and we try and check out Doge, I'll use 45 as the lowest because typically sometimes it goes as high as 50, 55, but we're trying to stay within range. So that's about 7 bucks in Doge every 2 days. And remember, these script miners mine both Litecoin and Doge, though Litecoin mining is kind of sad, I have to be honest. So we're looking at say 0.22 LTC every 2 days. So that's just about 3 bucks. So pretty much we can say at current prices, this thing is bringing in 10 bucks every 2 days. And honestly guys, remember this whole thing actually depends on the price of the coin. So if the coins go up, my money goes up. If the coins go down, my earnings go down. Last time I did this check, I think I have a notepad entry about it. So yeah, I had strong at 164 per day, and we've actually surpassed that. My MatchX miner does a base amount of $10 a day. It's actually more because right now they are test running Bitcoin mining, and then I will also be jumping on DHX mining as well. Helium, we can just put in a conservative 5 bucks here. I hadn't done anything on that one. I have 2 aware elements that are probably pulling in say about roughly 14 bucks a day. And well, these 2 are the script miners that we just talked about now. And then there's the DPR, Deeper Network Mini that I have, which honestly is just doing its own thing. I got in on like some pretty low tier mining, so it probably makes either a couple cents to maybe like max $2 a day, right? It's negligible, and I don't even want to put that up here before I confirm it. I'll put Helium down at 150. And this is actually going to change, guys, because my gold spot actually just showed up. So I'm very excited about that. So we're actually going to be saying 2 Helium miners, and the gold spot is supposed to mine way more than this. So fingers crossed, and hopefully if everything goes right, I can actually bring my Helium earnings, up a notch again. I also have a 3rd aware element on route, so that's on its way. We're excited about that as well. So let's just do some quick math, okay? So with the MatchX, we're gonna add 300 bucks there. We're gonna add the 150. We're gonna add the 420, and we're gonna add I'll just keep this one low. So typically I could use 150 as the lowest thing because I'm trying to be conservative, but I'll keep this one low because right now I notice Litecoin and Doge were down. So this 150 might not be a safe estimate right now. So we're just gonna do this, and then we multiply this by 12. So basically with just what I have on ground with the current mining equipment, I'm looking at safely, I would say about 80 grand a year. So this is already 80 grand that should be in the bag as long as I don't touch any of this money. And this is kind of the discipline that I'm hoping I can build as we're going into this, okay? But I want to be fully transparent about this, which is kind of why I showed you what I already have on ground. And then we're going to work on a couple of different ideas that I have for the channel and, you know, other side hustles just to see what we can actually put together, right? And I would love for you guys to comment down below. Let me know if this is the kind of thing you want to try, if you want to jump on this with me. I am willing to set up like a whole Discord group, like the road to 1 million. And we'll just all get in there and we all try and work together because I need your ideas as well. I'm going to have a couple of mine that I share, just different things that we can all, you know, information share, like I always say. The idea is I'm trying to step outside of my comfort zone. I'm trying to, you know, really make this whole thing work. And I guess I really want to put this out on camera at the start of the year just to hold myself accountable. Jesse actually had this whole thing where he was doing weekly updates. I don't know. Life happens, and I'll be showing you guys how it's going. I have been obsessed with mining. I've been obsessed with passive income flows because honestly, it's making my life a whole lot easier. Funny story, last year I actually had like a trial run where I quit my job and, you know, just to see how I would do, okay? And I wasn't there yet. But we're getting there. And that's kind of the whole point. So yeah, just follow me on my journey. If this is the kind of thing that you're going to be interested in, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, guys, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I shoot these videos because, I mean, come on. Because seriously, I intend to mix things up and you don't want to miss any of that, okay? So let me know in the comments if this is something that you are interested in trying out. I'm linking his video in there as well, and honestly guys, I am totally psyched. Like, I don't even know why I'm this excited. I've never made $1 million before and I don't know, like, wouldn't it be crazy though? Like, seriously, would it? If it will blow my mind, it will probably blow yours, and hopefully if this thing actually turns out like stupendously good, that's something we can work with. But bear in mind, none of the things that I'm dealing with, like none of the things I talk about on this channel are financial advice. I mean, we've mentioned Strongblock here, but Strong could easily, very easily just disappear in the coming months. I don't know, like, and that would just change everything, okay? So I want you guys in on the highs, the lows, the good, the bad, pretty much everything. The holidays are over. It's time to get to work. We had a blast. I got to spend time with family. Loved it. And yeah, it's time to get it in. Yeah, once again, Happy New Year. I'm super excited about the year. Let me know in the comments what your New Year's resolution is. Let's see if we can actually be held accountable. And if you happen to find this video interesting, I bet you're gonna love this video right here. Definitely check it out. Hope to see you in the next one, and don't forget,
subscribe!